All right, man. I don't think anybody saw this one coming. Jaren Jackson to the Jazz. And Conchar, Landale, Vince Williams, Walter Clayton, Slow-Mo, Hendricks, Niang. Okay. The big thing is the three future firsts from the Jazz, which I'm probably going to learn the details of as I'm doing this video. As in, I'm learning it right now. Thank you, Jake Fisher, because Shams did not tweet this. The most favorable of next year's pick between the Jazz, the Cavs, and the Wolves. So the Jazz better be good next season. The 27 Lakers first, which, I mean, the Lakers should be good next year. Who knows what it's going to look like around Luka, but they should be good. And the 2031 Suns pick, which I know the Suns are good right now, but that is still a very good pick. Because who knows what Phoenix looks like in 5 years. So the Jazz still have this year's pick. They still have ammo for anything else they'd want to do. Now, speaking of Jazz picks, I believe their pick this year is still top 8 protected, and it's also involved in like a Wolves-Cavs situation. Are they content with potentially just not having their pick this season? Because that would be surprising. I mean, sure, they could do the Wizards thing of just never play Trae Young to ensure you keep your draft pick, but I don't know if they're going to do that. So the Grizzlies have said, we're done with this era. It's not going to happen. Desmond Bane, whole bunch of picks. We all thought it was an overpay. Jaren for 3 firsts when Desmond Bane went for more than 3. Would anybody have predicted that like a year ago? This team is 19-29. I mean, sure, like when I would think about the Grizzlies, I immediately think of Ja's situation more than Jaren. But look, Jaren has not been as good this year as last year, even if I do think by the end of the season, perhaps the numbers would have been pretty comparable. I mean, we get it with Jaren, right? If Jaren is your best offensive player, or probably even your second best offensive player, there's just going to be a bit of a ceiling on how good you can really be, unless your best guy is one of the top like 6 or 7 guys in the league, I guess. Which a few years ago, that was the hope, with Ja becoming that. And again, the hope being for the Grizzlies that Jaren becomes, I don't know, like the 25th best player in the league or something, which I think at his absolute peak last year, he was definitely in the running for All-NBA, then it seems like it just kind of got lost from him out of nowhere. And then defensively, of course, we know what he is. And of course, there's the foul problem and there's the rebounding problem. And so now for the Grizzlies, I mean, this is just a completely new era. You got Walter Clayton Jr., who he could have some opportunity. Slow-Mo's coming back. That's nice. Taylor Hendricks can get more opportunity. I don't know what happens with Ja Morant now. But man, it's just another example of how exciting it looked for the Grizzlies at one time and where this is going now. Jaren is on a big contract. And I guess, I mean, look, I'm pretty sure I said in the video, I was like, I think they would trade Ja, and I think they don't want to trade Jaren. So what the hell do I know? For the Jazz, I guess the Jazz are going to try to win basketball games, man. Now, this season, I don't know about this season. Basically, whenever Markkanen sits, they're terrible. I mean, they're 8 games below 500 when he plays, and they're 20 games below 500 for the season, so do the math. I'm thinking now about a Jaren, Walker Kessler frontcourt when Kessler is back next season. Although they are going to have to agree to an extension with Kessler. That has not happened yet. And maybe somebody gives him a big offer in restricted free agency. That's a lot of rim protection out of 2 guys. Markkanen's, he's in Utah now after this, right? Like, this is clearly a we want to be good type of deal. And, I mean, Markkanen's obviously going to start if he's still here. So, yeah, it's a Walker Kessler, Jaren Jackson, Lowry Markkanen thing. Again, starting next season. For now, I guess it's Nurkic, Jaren, Markkanen. I mean, Lowry has played in a couple recent games, which is not unheard of for the Jazz. Like, they've done a Markkanen, Kessler, Filipowski type of thing, right? And Filipowski's still going to be off the bench here. So you got a lot of size. You have Kessler and Markkanen who can help Jaren on the boards, because Jaren, I mean, we know what it is with Jaren as a rebounder. And then you got Keontae and, I mean, I guess it would be Ace Bailey, Keontae and Ace Bailey in the backcourt. And, I mean, Ace has had an interesting rookie season that hasn't been, like, super flashy, but at the same time, like, I've liked the sets they put him in. He clearly still has to get better as a ball handler, you know, just get stronger and all that. But you'll see these plays where he puts like 1 to 2 dribbles together. And I mean, Keontae has just gone to a different level this season. Like, the efficiency has just totally changed with Keontae. I mean, the tough shot making is better. The drives, the fouls. I mean, Keontae went from a where is this really going guy to a we think we're ready to win next season guy. And so putting a more serious team around him with still one of the best help defenders in the league. I mean, I don't think Jaren's in like defensive player of the year convos or anything, but he can still provide that for you. Like, sure, we're still going to have those convos about Jaren where sometimes his work off the dribble looks great, and other times it's all just clumsy and like he tries a spin move, but the defender's ready for it, then he crashes into him and he's got to pass the ball out and like nothing's happened. But we can't forget that Will Hardy, like he could put Jaren Jackson in sets that perhaps Jaren didn't find himself in as much with the Grizzlies. I mean, the work he's done with Markkanen as an off-ball player and Ace Bailey as well, like, it's really good stuff. And so, I mean, I guess for the Jazz, again, we'll see what happens for the rest of this season, but Markkanen has played in a couple of their recent ones. They're going to try to be good next year, man. I mean, right now, I think about where do the Jazz rank in the West? I mean, the West is so damn loaded, and again, this is really for next season. And by the way, this is with a Walker Kessler extension needing to happen. I assume it's going to. And so now your three highest paid guys are going to be Markkanen, Jaren, and Walker Kessler. Like, do I think that team's competing for a title? No, but clearly they're trying to, be a real team again. But where would I rank them in the West, just in the heat of the moment here? I mean, I would have them projecting next season. I mean, they could make other moves, of course, but I would have them below the Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets, the Rockets, the Wolves, the Lakers, depending on if they can beef up the defense and athleticism and whatever the hell happens with LeBron. Look, the West is really good. None of us thought the Suns would be the 7th seed right now, so who knows what happens, and who knows if the Wolves pull off some miracle trade for Giannis. And so the big question here for the Jazz is, Jaren clearly, he fills a thing of need, and you have guys around him who can help with some of his weaknesses. Is Jaren truly worth all this, given the big contract that he's on? I would say if you're making like round 2 of the playoffs, then you can probably justify it. I mean, having excitement around your team and all that, there's value in that. But that's going to be tough. I mean, they still have a lot of other picks, which, by the way, I still don't know what the details of these picks are. If we go back to the Grizzlies, just a full-blown rebuild now, man. And now I'm trying to think, if starting February 3rd, they're like, all right, we want a high pick this year, and that's that. You have to get below Dallas, who have lost 4 in a row. The Jazz had lost 6 in a row, but they just traded for Jaren Jackson. They might try to win some games now. It's going to be very tough to catch the Pelicans, although the Pelicans don't have a pick, so they're incentivized to try to win. There's no way you're catching the Kings. You might be able to get below the Bucks have lost 5 in a row, man. I don't know. The Hornets did you a favor by becoming a good team, but it's crowded there at the bottom of the league. But you can now officially put the Grizzlies in the tankathon. You pretty much could have already done that, but now you can really do that. Man, it is crazy. I do wonder if anybody else would have given them something more for Jaren. I mean, look, between the rebounding, the iffy offense, and the fouls, perhaps this was the ceiling. But yeah, it's crazy.